To the victors go the spoils. Today there is a parade for the Seattle Seahawks in the beautiful Emerald City in the Pacific Northwest, where they don't want you moving there because the traffic's terrible. They want to talk about how bad the weather is. Don't go there. Although, what a sports season it was up there, correct? With the big dumper bringing the Mariners to so very close. The NBA apparently is close to announcing, it sounds like, a return of the NBA to Seattle. We'll talk about that with Brian Windhorst when he joins us shortly. But listen, the Seattle Seahawks going from, let's see what Sam Darnold can do for us here, to, Sam Darnold is a Super Bowl champion in the span of about, 10 months is really unbelievable. And don't forget, this point last year, we're talking about how the Eagles are potentially dynastic, making the Super Bowl 2 out of 3 years, winning once, losing once. Jalen Hurts looking great in both of them. And they're going to run most of it back. And sure, they're losing their offensive coordinator, but how can that possibly hurt? And then we all know what happened. And now the Seattle Seahawks, we're talking about how dominant this defense was and potentially can be. But to the victors also go the losing of coaches. And the offensive coordinator for the Seattle Seahawks showed up yesterday in Las Vegas, Nevada, after my stellar NFL Network colleague, Stacey Dales, in her post-game interview. I don't know if that kind of went viral on the field in Santa Clara, where she basically asked Gary Kubiak about the future. She's like, can you confirm that you're going to the Las Vegas Raiders? And I think he said, hell yeah, or something like that. Yeah. Klint Kubiak, pardon me. So Gary Kubiak, his dad, now Klint Kubiak, is the new head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders. And he showed up yesterday. And what can he bring to the equation there? What he can bring to the equation is, look at that photograph. I have not seen this one.
Yeah, a bunch of legends.
Okay, look at that. They brought them all out. There's Marcus Allen. There's Mike Haynes. There's Howie Long. Oh, boy. And Clint Kubiak. Howie's like back there, like a balloon, like he's just floating back there. They got shoulder on Howie Long.
Yeah.
How about Jim Plunkett holding up the jersey with his left hand? John Spytek, the general manager. Charles Woodson. Rich Gannon. Okay. We see you.
Nice.
We see you.
Fun.
And Kubiak holding up the number 26, because I guess it's the 20. I was reading was the 25th head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders.
Year, I guess.
26. Okay, good enough.
I think but he's 25.
There you go. So he's the 25th head coach of the Raiders.
2000.
And what he can bring is the hope that he is the guy that they were looking for last year in Ben Johnson, the young up-and-coming coordinator on the offensive side of the ball who they can attach to a quarterback of the future, with them having the first overall choice. A lot of hope that they can build this roster around whoever they draft first overall. It does appear to be Fernando Mendoza on everybody's minds as we head to the Combine. By the way, 2 weeks from today, we'll be in our second show at the Combine from the Convention Center in downtown Indianapolis. And the day before, everyone gets out there, and 2 Saturdays from now, Fernando Mendoza will be out there basically saying, I'm not throwing. But we hope that he will throw on NFL Network. I shouldn't speak it into existence.
He seems too nice to turn down.
This cheddar is still cheddar at the end of the day, and usually first overall selections don't go out there and throw it when he basically can say, did you see what I did? Look at the tape. Look at me with my arms bruised and bleeding, jumping for the end zone and for Kurt Signetti, and making Indiana a national champion, an undefeated one at that, unlike Ohio State. I added that last part. And so, at any rate, this is what he can bring, hope, to a franchise. If you wouldn't mind putting that photograph up one more time of him with all the legends who helped put the 3 trophies that they have out there in front of him. Lombardi trophies. I don't know which is which, but the most recent trophy on the screen for the Raiders organization is 4 years older than their 38-year-old head coach. Super Bowl 18 was the most recent trophy.
Was that game?
Were you really, Mike?
As a young kid.
Hey. Oh,
brother Anthony.
I'm glad that you said that you were a young kid because I wouldn't have guessed.
First Super Bowl I ever went to.
Super Bowl 18.
Wow, you never told us that.
Yeah, that's cool, Mike.
As Cooper might say, fun fact. I did not know that.
That was a little fun fact.
That's how long it's been. The 38-year-old head coach is 4 years younger than their most recent Lombardi trophy. And one other thing that he can bring is, from all accounts, Klint Kubiak is a smart cookie. And the reason why I'm saying that is not only because I've heard that, never met him, I don't think.
Yet,
right. But he's clearly smart because he did what I've counseled him to do from the seat. First things first is call Maxx Crosby and say what's up. First order of business is call the best player on the team, the most important player on the team, the one guy who just oozes out of his pores, Raider. The autumn wind. He's the pirate in that autumn wind. And he is outstanding. And I will also say this, too. I voted for him as a first-team All-Pro guy. He didn't make it. Kind of was off kilter on that, I guess, with the rest of my voting group. He is awesome. He is great. And if you want to win football games and stand up what Klint Kubiak can cook up offensively, you need him. Just look at what we just saw in Seattle. Okay? The defense. You did lose the offensive coordinator. The defensive coordinator happens to be the coach, it appears, in Seattle. And so first order business, he calls Maxx Crosby, but he did one better. Apparently they met for coffee. Hit it.
You know, I got to drink a cup of coffee with Max this morning. Love talking ball with him, and you know, look forward to continuing those conversations. I think he was the first one in here this morning working out, so that fired me up. We want him to be a part of our success going forward. You know, there's no doubt about that. And you know, he's one of the best players in the NFL. So that's a no-brainer to get to work with Max and to see him continue to have success with this organization.
Damn straight, man. You could say that again. So two things that I picked up. Had a coffee with him. Mm-hmm. Now, he also said he was the first guy in the building working out. So if he says he doesn't want anything to do with the Raiders anymore, is he there physically working out?
Well, free gym membership.
I guess. I guess you'll do anything for a free gym membership.
Yeah.
Although I don't think he would have a problem affording
No, I saw. He probably's got something in his house. Doesn't he have a basketball court in his house?
That's
I'd imagine
true.
there must be some gym equipment.
Yeah,
with
you're
the
right.
amount of scratch he's getting.
So the rumor is he's already told them, I want nothing to do with you anymore. He would stay home, work out there, but he's in the building. And then secondly, is there like a coffee machine there in the Raiders facility? You like your coffee silver and black?
I know. A little espresso.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What do we got? Any sugar in there? How many lumps?
We're doing another Pete Puma reference.
That's a Looney Tunes reference. As the day is long, sir. You're picking up what I'm putting down, and awesome. Great way to do it. Understated. I want to work with him 100%. If there's any bridge to be mended or any gaps that need to be bridged, any bridges, he should be building it to that guy and basically saying, great, whatever happened before, even if it was the general manager telling you you're not playing at the end of last season and you're so lion-hearted that you are demanding to play even though you are not fully healthy in games that don't matter anymore. And the fact that you didn't play would kind of help us maybe get that first overall pick. Yeah, let's mend fences here. Great idea. Oh, and you know it's another great idea? Just to get Tom Brady's number when you can.
Yeah.
Get it?
Really excited to work with Tom, and you know, he made the mistake of giving me his cell phone number, so he might wish he never did that because I'm gonna be calling him a lot. What I'm excited about is that we have different offensive backgrounds, how we're gonna, you know, how we can pull ideas from each other. But obviously he's the greatest that's ever done it. And in the interview process, just the passion that he spoke with on all things football just got me excited about the opportunity to work with him. So I know, on plenty's been said and speculated about, how that relationship's going to go, and that's one of the main draws to come here is to get to work with him, to get to work with Spy. These are great football minds and if we collaborate the way we're supposed to, then we're going to pull the best out of each other.
Okay, let's see what happens. Broncos are ahead of the game. The Chargers are ahead of the game, and the Chiefs, even with a down year, ahead of the game. Even with Mahomes coming off of an ACL, ahead of the game. So, got a lot of work to do. I think they draft Fernando Mendoza. They try and figure out free agency. Before all that, how to get maybe a weapon here. Or really, I'd hit the line in every way.
Yep.
I would hit the line in every possible way. Patriots hiring Milton Williams last March is a perfect example of how you can change things really fast with the right, smart hire in free agency. Hit that line, get the kid, and maybe draft some more weapons. Take a look at what the Bears did, too, drafting weapons like Burden and Monangai, just to name two. Things can change fast when you've got a young, smart mind at the head coaching position attached to a young quarterback and also exuding some new sense of confidence and hard-nosed confidence in your building. And we'll see what happens. Mike Vrabel had more experience, obviously taking the Patriots job than Klint Kubiak as a head coach. 4 wins, 14 wins in a Super Bowl, 1 year.
Yep.
And the weaponry, in New England didn't already have Brock Bowers and Ashton Genty. Okay? They did go and sign Stephon Diggs. They did have some other young wide receivers right there. They did draft a running back in Travion Henderson. They had Ramondre Stevenson, and off they went, even with an offensive line that wasn't its strong suit. We'll see. But it's an interesting hire. It seems like a good one on its face, and good move. Hey, Max, cappuccino? Is that how you started? Hey, Max, nice to meet you.
I think so.
What's up, man? Pew, pew. No, without the pew-pews.
Should I make one of those little hearts in your coffee?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
No,
Raider.
No, Raider.
You need a pirate.
Pirate.
I mean, that's pretty elaborate. That's pretty detailed. That's
Clint
all.
Kubiak knows how to design.
Yeah,
that's why I got the gig.
That shows you're willing to go the extra mile, bro.
Yeah, it's like
Come
a
on.
heart.
Right.
It's
Like heart.
Yeah,
Make me feel like you want me.
that's right.
It's a heart.
Oh, we both like our coffee, silver and black.
I don't know.
Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.